Hi there, students. Intact. Intact is an adjective. I guess you could have an adverb, intactly, and intactness as a noun. Okay, so intact is an adjective. I think it means complete. It means not broken, not injured, not impaired in any way. So I dropped the glass on the floor and I thought it was going to break, but I picked it up and it was still intact. It was complete and in its original state. They found the skull of a Neanderthal, but the skull was intact. It was complete. It was in its original state. It wasn't damaged. So not damaged, not destroyed. But this can be physical damage, but it can also be metaphorical. So the scandal will damage his reputation. His reputation will not be intact, undamaged. He has won 3 years in a row, so his record is still intact. It's undamaged. It's complete. It's not impaired in every way. After the bomb, the main house was destroyed, but the barn to the side of the building was still intact. It was whole, it was complete, it was undamaged, it was unharmed. Okay, so intact, untouched, especially by anything that has harmed other things. Entire, uninjured. Okay, so the intactness, it hasn't been changed. They found a Roman ship that had sunk in the Mediterranean, but they managed to salvage several amphora that were still intact and still contained a drinkable Roman wine. Okay, so they're intact, they're undamaged, they're whole. Now, you can use this word intact to talk about people or animals. So if a virgin is intact, then she still has her hymen and she is completely whole and unbroken. Or a bull. Very often they castrate bulls, but if he's intact, he has not been castrated. So untouched, unimpaired, left complete, left perfect, whole. Okay, so after the bomb went off, most of the building was destroyed, but there were still 1 or 2 intact areas. Undamaged, complete, perfect, untouched, unscathed, flawless, unhurt, unbroken. Still in good condition. After the explosion, not a window was left intact. All of the windows were broken. It was a very difficult situation, but I managed to leave with my sanity, my mind, still intact. The box had been buried in the sand for hundreds of years, but when it was opened, its contents were still intact. They were undamaged. They hadn't had any damage done to them. So let's see, intact, formality. I think I'm going to give it a 6 in formality, but use anyway. It's a touch on the more formal side. And then as to origin, it comes from Latin intactus, in, not, and tacitus or tangere, to touch. So it's untouched, it hasn't been touched, and therefore it's intact, it's whole, it's entire. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Intact.